Anton Base Camp from Atlee. I got heli inbound, 2 riders aboard.
To look down from the heli and see layers and layers of different mountain ranges, which is on a massive scale, and it's so cool.
The setting up here is really spectacular. Big white rocks, really black dirt, some greenery around, and then obviously up top you're looking right up at the peak there. Major contrast of colors. A very cool place to spend a long period of time.
Okay, welcome to base camp. Antoine Basin here. We'll be here for a week. A lot of good times ahead. Does that make sense? First of all, we're going to talk about safety though, just get everyone on the same page. We are your first responders when we're out here, or we don't have access to ambulances or hospitals very easily. If something were to happen, we are using helicopters. It's not an easy process. It's challenging for a lot of different reasons. Keep that in the back of your mind. Play smart out here, and you'll have a lot of fun.
My first impressions of Anton Basin were just that it was a zone with a ton of potential.
Yeah, that's kind of what we saw.
It looked like it had a lot of different terrain variety. Just looked like a great blank canvas.
All that shale and loose rock stuff is some terrain that I've seen a lot in movies and stuff, and I've always wanted to give it a go. Yeah, it's far. It's pretty blind as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's blind. Yeah.
Scary. I was pretty excited, but I was also pretty nervous because it looks pretty gnarly and like I wasn't sure how to ride it. What I'd call my style of riding would be the kind of thing that we ride the most in the UK. We kind of just build like little ruts and little turns everywhere and just hit them like over and over, session them. Jumps are like one of my personal favorite things ever.
I'm the kind of rider that likes to go fast and also is trying to be creative and playful on my bike. Carry speed and jump off of things. So when I'm looking at terrain, I'm looking for opportunities to do that.
If you're carrying good speed, you could probably free-hair back into the trail too.
Yeah.
Kind of cut this corner off. You put time and energy into building a line like this and showing it to them the first time, you know, it's kind of scary in a way. But I think they liked it. As soon as I heard that this project was even a possibility, I was fired up to get the tools in the dirt, get that feedback from the athletes too, see what they wanted to put in here and make something cool. Yeah, the line, it seemed to just kind of speak for itself. Ridge lines kind of standout feature, and then we saw all these nice granite slabs, you know, just below, so it just made sense to, you know, sometimes the trail just shows you where it wants to go. Just gotta put it there.
Riding Atlee is super sick. They're like always super positive about everything, which is awesome to be around. Real sick trail builders, and they got me hyped to build as well.
I love working with Rylan. We're brothers. We have very similar passions, like we've kind of revolved our lives around the mountains and mountain biking.
Working with my bro is one of my favorite things. It's like hanging out with your best bud, but you're out here in the mountains.
Well, we're off to a bit of a wet start up here. Pouring rain, a little more than anticipated. We had a whole day basically in the tents, and that can be a little discouraging, especially when you're keen to ride this awesome trail that you've only seen so far.
For a couple of days there, I was definitely mentally preparing for some really like grim, cold, rainy days on the hill, trying to make the most of the situation.
I mean, we've been talking about this project for a long time. A lot's gone into it already. We're probably around 50 mils of rain by now in the last 3 days. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of things in our way right now.
The following days it cleared up a bit, and the terrain up there took the water as well as I have ever seen, and we were able to get work done on the hip.
When we first turned up there, they were thinking about building like a straight jump, and then Thomas instantly like scoped out that we could build it there instead. Pretty cool to see how he just like literally was like boom, there's a hip right there. That'll be a pretty cool skill to have one day.
You know, we were maybe a little ambitious on distance. It was really good to get Thomas's feedback on it. You know, you can't argue with the master.
The dirt that we were working with is something special. It's kind of this really black dirt with quite a bit of shale, and it packs incredibly well. Luckily, the landing shaped up nicely and was the right steepness. It came together really well. I think there's always a question mark as to how well something will ride. We weren't sure how fast that running was going to roll. Anytime you're hitting a jump for the first time, you're calculating speed, you're making sure that you're going to hopefully get into that landing in the right place.
I'm not very good at hitting jumps like on my own, judging speed and stuff. I'd much prefer to follow someone in first time. A little bit rocky, but I think there's good speed. Hopefully I can clear it, I don't know. I'm kind of scared, but it should be sick.
Yeah, building the scree slope to bench jump, that was definitely even like a little bit more of a question than the hip. We're kind of looking at each other like, is this gonna pan out?
The shale up high on Anton, the best way I can describe it, it's like riding a bunch of broken dinner plates. The bike just kind of wants to move around, you just gotta hold your line. Basically a steep free ride line into a bench cut, so a bit of a question mark just how fast you're gonna be going.
I think that jump over the ridgeline is a really cool feature. It's a little tricky. One being just it is a little exposed to the wind, and it's also quite blind. But I like the use of terrain. I like how it's untouched until that catch berm. And those were big days, a lot of energy output, but I think we made the most of our time.
Yeah, I'm very stoked with what we got done, what we persevered through, and excited to see what's next.
this is the first time a mountain bike trail has ever been built in this basin. And first time down, it works.
A lot of the things sometimes that we construct are either torn down after or not really for use by the general public. To work on this project here with Retallack that you know a lot of people are going to enjoy for a long, long time, it's amazing to see.
The first time I stood on top of that ridge line, it was like, whoa, we gotta go back here.
Riding here in the Alpine definitely exceeded my expectations. It's such a cool feeling to ride an unreal trail and stop halfway down and just look across the valley and be like, whoa, like, how am I riding in this kind of environment?
I always find time spent in the Alpine is really special time, and hopefully I'm back before too long.